The house was not old, but it remembered things. It remembered footsteps long after the people had left. It remembered laughter as faint vibrations in the walls, arguments as small cracks that never fully closed. Most of all, it remembered silence, the kind that comes after someone stops expecting anything. Every morning, the occupant woke at the same time. Same alarm. Same routine. Same coffee cooling untouched while emails loaded. The house watched this repetition without judgment. Floors accepted tired fate. Windows reflected a face that looked awake but felt postponed. One evening, the power went out. No warning. No explanation. Just darkness folding into every room. The refrigerator stopped humming. The clock blinked once, then forgot the time entirely. At first, irritation arrived right on schedule. No internet. No lights. No distraction. The house felt the tension in the air, sharp and restless. Then something unexpected happened. A candle was found in a drawer, left over from a time when outages were common and patience was practiced more often. The flame flickered, unsure of its importance. Shadows stretched and rearranged the familiar furniture into something unfamiliar, almost alive. Without the usual noise, the house grew louder in other ways. The walls creaked as they cooled. Rain tapped softly on the roof. The breath in the room became noticeable, steady, human. For the first time in a long while, the house was not being passed through, it was being lived in. A photograph on the wall caught the candlelight. It showed a moment frozen years ago, when time had felt abundant and the future had not yet learned how to rush. The person in the photo looked familiar, but also distant, like someone once known well. The power stayed out longer than expected. Dinner was simpler. Thoughts were slower. The need to do something slowly dissolved into permission to be somewhere. The house held this moment carefully, the way one holds water in cup hands, knowing it won't last, but honoring it anyway. When the lights finally returned, they did so without ceremony. The clock reset. The internet resumed its endless calling. The world stepped back into its usual pace. But the house remembered. And so did the one who lived there. Because sometimes, what disrupts us is not an inconvenience, it's an interruption. In forgetting ourselves. The house was not old, but it remembered things. It remembered footsteps long after the people had left. It remembered laughter as faint vibrations in the walls, arguments as small cracks that never fully closed. Most of all, it remembered silence, the kind that comes after someone stops expecting anything. Every morning, the occupant woke at the same time. Same alarm.